All right, this month is a time to acknowledge a silent killer. We're talking about high blood pressure, a conversation years in the making. Here to talk more about this is Dr. David Rizzuto with Priority Health. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Nicole.
So we know high blood pressure is an issue a lot of people face. We talk about the silent killer.
Yes.
For folks who don't want to go to a doctor, because let's be real here, a lot of people just don't want to go.
Yeah.
What should you look for? What should you do to help evaluate those risks?
Yeah, so when you talk about the silent killer, oftentimes that's because high blood pressure can be asymptomatic. Folks don't really feel a lot of symptoms, although there can be some symptom complex. You can be a little bit more jittery, a little bit high strung, maybe some sleep disturbance, visual changes, or even things like headache as a result of high blood pressure. So silent killer in general until we have that end organ damage. But really we do want to sort of reduce that stigma to say, yes, we're aware of blood pressure and all the downstream, but getting to your physician and getting that blood pressure checked, and in the absence of that, maybe even a home blood pressure cuff, or even use some of the pharmacies that have really good devices if you're using them properly. That's the key.
Yeah. We were talking about just before the break how Priority Health has a program where you could qualify for free, and talk a little more about that.
So ambulatory blood pressure cuffs do qualify for a certain segment of our population based on your current diagnosis and otherwise conditions. And so that is a $0 copay as a durable medical equipment, assuming that you qualify for the device.
For folks who may still not think blood pressure is something really important to monitor, just explain why this is something you should monitor and the consequences if you have high blood pressure and get sick.
Yep, so the one blood pressure in and of itself does not a diagnosis make. So it is kind of that series of blood pressures over time. And so we need blood pressure in my line of business. We want people to have some blood pressure because having no blood pressure is a bad thing. But too high for extended periods of time can actually cause what's called end organ damage. And so as we're perfusing all of the body's tissues, the major vital organs, the heart, the brain, etc., all of those same end organs, if the pressure is too high over long periods of time, can cause end organ damage. So we can see retinopathy in the backs of the eyes, liver dysfunction, kidney dysfunction, or the heart at its base is a pump. And if it's pumping against that resistance, a high resistance circuit, it's prone to failure. And so heart attacks and strokes are kind of a downstream consequence of untreated blood pressure or untreated elevated blood pressure. And that's the key. If we can get a diagnosis, there's great treatment out there.
And monitoring those numbers, get that checked every year, watch it closely.
Know your numbers.
Yeah, right? That's what we always say, and hopefully folks will start thinking about that regularly. Real quickly, we know medication and medicine in America, a lot of times we think about rural folks who may not have easy access to equipment. What can we do about that to combat that challenge of even access? Lots
of lifestyle changes that we can do in short of medications. And so we talk about the dietary approaches, or the DASH diet, dietary approaches to stopping hypertension. So fresh fruits and veggies, whole grains and cereals, make some of those lifestyle changes. Regular daily exercise, getting good restorative sleep, alcohol avoidance, smoking cessation, all of those things before blood pressure or before using a blood pressure pill. Going to the physician, as you mentioned, if we are in a rural locale, using your pharmacy that they've got blood pressure cuffs there, or getting your own blood pressure cuff at home would be the recommendations.
So many things related to our health we could talk about. This month we should focus on hypertension and knowing those numbers. Doctor, thank you for your time this afternoon.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me, Nicole.